You can be very surprised when you have discipline and you put in your head, okay, in this week, I'm gonna accomplish this much, right? And when you start to write down and put the execution, right? Okay, on Monday, I'll spend the first 4 hours in the morning just doing this. Be focused about it. You'll be very surprised. In a month, you definitely can accomplish so much, and the average person can accomplish in a year. I did this experiment like 2 3 weeks ago. I'm terrible with schedule my morning, right? But I realized, I say, you know what? Let me write down, right, things that I'm supposed to do, because me, I'm like, it's come in my head. I'm just go ahead and do it, right? I have a good memory, but sometimes your memory, give up on you. But anyway, I start to write down, and I was like, okay, this couple of hours, I'll accomplish this. And I was very surprised that the efficiency, right, of the consistency when I wrote down and I started doing it, and it was amazing because the dividends paid for me after I did that, I accomplished so many in a short period of time with I was like a couple of months prior, right? And now I'm getting to this habit, right? To okay, let's focus, let's do this, let's write down, what you have in your ideas, whatever it could be in life, the studies, I'm gonna fix this couple of hours to study or create a video, create a content to your social media. So that helps you, um, you know, manage your time better. You know, I'm guilty of that because now I'm trying to control myself on the social media, right? You can get so caught up on the social media being like, oh, I'm just gonna, go in and take a look for 30 minutes. By the time you see you being spent it for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, right? And the social media. We have so many social medias now. And I know people spend the whole day, just scrolling, right? And you don't accomplish anything or very minimum in a day. And this can be very dangerous in the long term. As an investor and as an entrepreneur, we always try to make sure your day is as efficient as possible, right? As productive as possible. Sometimes I get caught up in that moment that, oh, okay, let me double check, see what's going on in the social media. And then you get caught up on that, by the time you see, oh, I'm going to spend only 20 minutes. And that's it, no more than that. But then you say like, oh, I'm already an hour. I'm already an hour watching, just dumb stuff, but so I'm managing my time better, right? I'm still seeing and watching the social media, but I'm trying to manage my time better. If I'm gonna watch something, I want to watch something productive, meaning I'm going to gain some knowledge. The most important thing is not, you know, not watching, the social media. You can watch, whatever you wanted, but it's bringing to you knowledge, right? It's bringing to you things you can, apply in your life. So I'm very careful what I'm watching, especially in TikTok, because it can come to a lot of, things you don't want to watch in the feed. And then, the algorithm works really good when you fix it one video and they come and, and give you that whatever you want to watch, right? And just like, but I'm trying to be able to, like, when I go to YouTube, watch more interest stuff to me, right? So we're gonna going to give me knowledge, you know, and different prospect in life. So it helps me, you know, build myself and my confidence in and see different side of the opinion, like, you know, different, you know, ideas, different brains, you know, because the important thing in life, you can hear different, you know, side of stories, right? And you can come to your own conclusion. So it's very important to do that, you know, to manage your time better, um, be able to understand, you know, um, productivity, you know, in your daily basis, you know. Sometimes you're not going to be as productive as the other days. We know that for a fact. But make sure that the days you're focused on the productivity, make sure you know, ton of, you know, of work. Put a ton of work on it. You know, let's say if you're a content creator, you want to produce, you know, a couple of videos per week. Just don't do like one video today, one video tomorrow. And your best day, produce 5, 10, 15 videos in one day, you know, and then you do the distribution, right? Because you're gonna have days you'll be like, shit, I don't want to do that today, right? But if you already produce enough the day prior, so you can be able to manage, right, your days, you know, ahead, so you can be able to manage them better. So in that aspect, you can be able to manage your time, you know, much better. So I think um, this is very important. You know, it's this is does not help, you know, happen overnight. It becomes a habit. You have to put in your daily habit, you know, so you can be able to create a pattern, right, and consistency on your daily basis, which is gonna help you in the future, and it will pay a lot of dividends in the future. Because when you do that, you know, you create a system for you that you're gonna do this, and at the year span you're gonna be in a total different, you know, level in your life than you're a year prior. You're gonna be so surprised that the year of consistency, right, and, you know, manage your time better will be able to pay a lot of dividends. And that's, I'm learning, you know, be as much efficient as possible. You know, I'm not terrible, but I'm not perfect. Still have a lot of ways to go. But what I'm understanding is that the more efficient you are, the more close you to the next level. And that was the best, you know, people there, the best entrepreneur, the best speaker, the best, you know, video maker. It's they grind all the time, every day, all day, to get to a point you'll say, okay, I mastered this, right? It's like a boxing, you know. When I used to box, I used to hate training. I used to hate that thing. But used to sparring, I used to hate that, you know. But the training every day helped me a lot on the fight day, because everything I learned in the training, sacrifice, you know, sweating, tears, and punch in the face, punch in the nose, and punch in the gut, right, taught me so much by the time I got to the game. Because I said, okay, now I know I'm ready, you know, physically and mentally I'm ready for. But what I did, I managed my time, right? Consistency. I ran twice a day. I spar twice a day, right? So in order to get to that moment. So the same thing we have to do in your life, you know. Everything in life is that. You have to make sure you do that.